Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video, and it is currently Christmas Eve today for me, right around noon. So Merry Christmas Eve to everyone watching this video right now. Hope you guys have a wonderful time with the family. And I was thinking in many years ago, we would get the holiday gift right on Christmas Day. But I guess they changed it within like the last 1 to 2 years, so it's on Christmas Eve now, which that I was forgetting about. But my predictions, dude, I think I have earned the title of the best predictor in the community. I think I've earned that, dude. My predictions have always been good, but lately they have been unreal. With Cyber Weekend, we predicted the Odin with a ton of accuracy. We predicted most of the cash offers, and now we have the holiday gift. So let's take a little gander at the holiday gift. Before we do, let's take again a look at my predictions. So let's start with Cav and under here. So for Cavalier here, looks like I was a little bit off. I said Abyss Nexus Crystal. It's just a 6-star Nexus and a 2 to 3 gem. And there is still stuff below. So like I said, that was my weakest prediction. Was the Cavalier one. It's very hard to predict the Cavalier economy for me. Thronebreaker though, I said, looks like I jumped the gun on this one a little bit. I said just a 7-star basic crystal, I think. Yeah, 7-star basic, 6-star 4 to 5 gem, and 6-star sig stone. And what did we get? We got another 6-star Nexus, an exalted crystal, so a chance at a 7-star, and a 6-star awakening gem, which I have 20 of. So the lower level predictions weren't the most accurate, right? But the big important predictions of Paragon and Valiant, here is where some accuracy comes into play, because so far it's not looking great. But Paragon, all right, what did Paragon get? 7-star Nexus Hero Crystal, 7-star 1 to 2 gem. What did I predict? 1 7-star Nexus Crystal, 1 1 to 2 gem. I did say a class, and I did say maybe some 6-stone crystals, but that's it. It's just a Nexus and a 1 to 2 gem. But I did have that written there for Paragon, a 7-star Nexus Crystal, so bang on, and then a 1 to 2 gem. I was going with class. Kabam was being a little bit more generous with the generics. So the Paragon was a pretty decent prediction. But now, here's where something else came into play when I was making these predictions now. I was planning on just doing predictions for the Christmas gift, because why not? It sounds like a fun thing to do. But there was some leaks going around. Now, me and MSD, bro, we've been talking about the Christmas gift for months. Me and MSD talk about all kinds of stuff, and this has been one of them. What do we think the Christmas gift is going to be? And literally after I made my prediction, I'm not going to show it on screen, but MSD sent me a message on Discord, and he said, your holiday gift prediction is effing insane. I think we'd get one and not the other, and it would probably be a basic Titan, to be honest. Which I can totally see that, and we like I said, we talked about this before, and before I was thinking, the holiday gift, it just being a regular old Titan crystal would be very likely. But with the way the event has been, and the lack of Titan Nexus crystal throughout the entire event, I thought that hinted at maybe we'll get Titan Nexus for the holiday gift. And that turned out to be true. Now, where something else came into play as well is there was a leak. Now, it was supposed to be the leak for the holiday gift. Now, leaks tend to be pretty accurate, but at the end of the day, I never try to rely on leaks. I try to use my own noggin. I try to think for myself, which is not always easy, man. It's so easy to just follow the bandwagon, go with the flow. But no, I want to think for myself, and I'm thinking, okay, well, what did the leak say? The leak said a Titan Nexus, so the leak is in thinking that as well, same as me. But then there's a big difference after that. The leak said it would be a 1 to 2 generic rank up gem. And to me, that just did not sound right at all, if the leak is saying that, because Kabam does put a pretty high value on the 1 to 2 gems. They have them pretty high up in the milestones for the banquet event. But a 1 to 2 gem would just not be a very good holiday gift. And with the flood of 7-star rank 3s, especially after Cyber Weekend, I think it'd be no big deal. So that's what I predicted. Titan Nexus, 2 to 3 rank up gem, even though the leak said a 1 to 2. And I put a class. I said class because I feel like a 2 to 3 generic would be, again, very generous. And then I put Sig Stones. I think the leak also had Sig Stones listed. But I gave a range. Anywhere from 20 to 50. 50 on the super generous side. Alright, well, let's see what Kabam actually gave us, dude. A Titan Nexus Crystal. Bang on the money. A 7-star 2 to 3 rank up gem. Bang on the money. It is generic, though. Kabam was even more generous than I was predicting. And then my max generosity prediction was reached. You know, I put a range here of 20 to 50 generic Sig Stones. They gave us all 50. So, like, my prediction was based on what I think would be the best holiday gift they would realistically give out. Especially because of, how the community has been in regards to the event. And they were even more generous than I imagined. I wonder if this was tweaked at all after the initial reception of the event, or if this is what they had planned all along. That I do not know. But man, you gotta give me the title of best prediction in the community, dude. Even predicting against the leak. That is a feat right there, man. I'm proud of myself. People call me crazy. People say it's good. That's way too much what you're predicting. Nah. I live in Kabam's head rent-free, bro. I know exactly what they're thinking. I've been playing this game for 8 years. I know their patterns, bro. I know how they think. I'm so proud of myself for this prediction, dude. Yeah. And then the other thing I really wanted to talk about in today's video is the deals. We're also going to bring up the web store. And I really want to hear how you guys are feeling about the entirety of the banquet event now. Now that we pretty much have all the information. What I mean by that is, like, you know, we didn't know what these deals were going to look like. We didn't know what the holiday gift was going to be. But now we know all that stuff. So let's go ahead and jump to the web store here. Let me fix this a little bit. There we go. So we have a milestone track now on the Summoners Market. And basically what's in here is just banquet points towards, you know, all the events. So if you buy offers on the web store, if they contain, you know, superior banquet crystals, you'll get points in game. But even if they don't, just for buying offers, you'll get banquet points in this milestone track. And you can see, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that's in here. It just goes up a max of 620 points. The more you spend, the more points that you get. So if you're going to buy any deals, this will help you towards all of the milestone tracks. And then, of course, you know, we have the deals. Now, in game, these deals, I would not call them incredible value. You know, if you're ever going to be picking up these types of deals, I recommend you either do it on Cyber Weekend or July 4th, as when the absolute best value is there. But that's not to say there isn't value here. You know, if you're already going to be buying units, then this is an incredible deal. But if you don't plan on buying units, stick to that plan, you know. But the amount of units is insane. You know, I look at this, dude, and I was thinking about this actually a couple days ago, and as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh my god, it's happening. And what I was thinking about is unit inflation. Now, you know, inflation is a very real thing in real life, which my economy has gone through a lot in Canada. Our dollar is not looking too good, and this is all due to inflation. Now, unit inflation has been taking place in Marvel Contest of Champions. You know, it used to be you spend 15,000 units max on an event. You know, they would never make you go over 15,000 units. Then it was 15,000 units and one extra deal for 3,000 units. So it was 18,000 units. Then it was 15,000 units, and then a 3,000 unit deal, then another 3,000 unit deal, and then it was 15,000 units, and then 20,000 units, and then it just keeps going up and 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 up, and they just keep trying to get more and more and more and more and more units out of us as the game progresses. And that is also very apparent in this year's banquet event with, I think you need to spend about 14,000 units to get everything, whereas last year it was like 9,000 units. And the year before that, I think it was lower as well. So unit inflation just keeps on going up. So how does Kabam fix that? Well, they increase the amount of units that they're selling. Unit inflation, bro. That's the way I look at this. So for an Odin, an Odin is typically 3,100 units. For here, it's 4,650 units, and then on the web store, it's even more. It's 5,000 units, which is a lot. 5,000 units. That's quite a bit. And of course, you're also getting a banquet key, some Titan shards, and a couple Superior Bank crystals, and then so all these are juiced up unit-wise, and then there's also this one special deal that you can only get once, which if you noticed on the web store or just in-game, when Banquet Event first dropped, there was a deal exactly like this, minus the key. So now it's that same deal, the buffet deal before, with an added full key, which increases the value exponentially. So yeah. I just wanted to talk about all that, and I really wanted to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion on the event now that we have all of the information. We've seen all the deals, we've seen all the milestones, Kabam has made a little bit of a change, and most importantly, we have our holiday gift, which I would say Kabam really came through on this year, dude. I give it a 10 out of 10. I give this holiday gift a 10 out of 10. Like I said, my predictions were pretty much better than anyone else's. Even still, I was a little bit wrong, on this not being generic. Like, I didn't think Kabam would go that generous, and they did. So honestly, kudos to Kabam for knocking it out of the park on the holiday gift. I honestly do think this is a saving grace for the event. I genuinely think it is. I don't think it saves the entire event, but I think it really, really helps. So yeah, very curious to hear all you guys' thoughts, feedback on the banquet event now. Does this change anything for you? Does it make you feel like your units, maybe you got a little bit more out of them? Does it help you feel a little bit better at all, or no? Or do you still hate the event? Do you still feel like you wasted all your units? Please give me that feedback. But yeah, I'm really happy. So the plan is, over the next couple of days, we're going to have a fat opening. I'm going to try to upload it tomorrow for Christmas, a Christmas Day opening up all kinds of stuff. Titan crystals, Titan Nexus crystals, more gifting crystals, 7-star Nexus crystals, 7-star crystals, all kinds of good stuff on the main account. So that should be uploaded tomorrow on Christmas Day. And then within the next couple of days, we'll get a big opening on Leg Spiker as well, because Leg Spiker is also Valiant. So he also has one of these gifts waiting for him, which is insane for my free-to-play account. Getting a Titan Nexus, a generic 2-3, and 50. Dude, it is so good for Leg Spiker. So this is the first time, honestly, where being Valiant actually feels like it means something. Like, throughout this entire banquet event, being Valiant is like, what's the point? Like, we're getting the same stuff as Thronebreaker and Paragon Summoners. Like, it hasn't feel worth it. But here, this holiday gift really makes you feel as a valuable Valiant summoner. So yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. The predictions are spot on. Never doubt my predictions, dude. My track record should prove itself now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more predictions. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of the support. Give me that feedback in the comment section down below. Good luck with your holiday gift. I hope you pull some fire. Peace.